Good morning, students. In the last class, 3 examples completed. Now, write down example 4. Example 4 is 3 examples completed in the last class. Now, write down example 4. What is example 4? Multiply the reciprocals of minus 9 by 2 comma 5 by 18 and the 82 inverse of minus 4 by 5 to the product. What is the result? So this is the problem. Example 4. In the last class, 3 examples completed. Now write down example 4. What is example 4? Multiply the reciprocals of minus 9 by 2, 5 by 18, then and add the 82 inverse of minus 4 by 5 to the product. What is the result? So totally how many fractions are there? Totally 3 fractions are there. Number 1, minus 9 by 2, take the reciprocal, then 5 by 18, then take the reciprocal, then minus 4 by 5, write the 82 inverse. Okay na? So that is the problem. First, given 2 fractions, starting 2 fractions are there. Given 2 fractions, minus 9 by 2, comma 5 by 18. Given 2 fractions, minus 9 by 2, comma 5 by 18. Then what to write? Write the reciprocal of minus 9 by 2. Reciprocal of minus 9 by 2. What is the meaning of reciprocal? Numerator becomes denominator, denominator becomes numerator. Equal to minus 2 by 9. So, what is the reciprocal of minus 9 by 2? Minus 2 by 9. Reciprocal means reverse. Then, reciprocal of 5 by 18 equal to what? 18 by 5. Reciprocal of 5 by 18 equal to 18 by 5. Then what to do? Multiply means product. Product of reciprocals equal to minus 2 by 9. Product of reciprocals equal to minus 2 by 9 into 18 by 5. Minus 2 by 9 into 18 by 5. 9 how many times? 2 times. So what we get? Minus 4 by 5. So first one, given 2 fractions, minus 9 by 2, comma 5 by 18. What is the reciprocal of minus 9 by 2? Minus 2 by 9. What is the reciprocal of 5 by 18? 18 by 5. Then product of reciprocals, minus 2 by 9 into 18 by 5. 9, 18 2 times. Then 2 2s are 4. Minus 4 by 5. Then what is the next step? One more fraction is there. Then what we need to find out? 82 inverse of minus 4 by 5. 82 inverse of minus 4 by 5 equal to plus 4 by 5. 82 inverse of minus 4 by 5 equal to plus 4 by 5. Finally, what to do? Add 82 inverse. Multiply the reciprocals of minus 9 by 2, 5 by 18 and the 82 inverse of minus 4 by 5. So, and add the 82 inverse. We have to add product of reciprocals plus 82 inverse. Add both. What is the product of reciprocals? Minus 4 by 5. Then add, what is 82 inverse? Plus 4 by 5. We get 0. Both cancel, we get 0. So there ends the problem. First one, given two fractions, minus 9 by 2, 5 by 18. Reciprocal of minus 9 by 2 is minus 2 by 9. Reciprocal of 5 by 18 is 18 by 5. Product of reciprocals minus 2 by 9 into 18 by 5. 9 to 18 2 times minus 4 by 5. Then 82 inverse of minus 4 by 5 is plus 4 by 5. Then product of reciprocals plus 82 inverse equal to minus 4 by 5 plus 4 by 5 cancel, you get 0. So that is example 4. Next we will do exercise 1.2. Now exercise 1.2. 4 examples completed. Next we will do exercise 1.2. Next we will do the problems belongs to examples belongs to exercise 1.2. So keep getting exercise 1.2. Example 4 completed. Now exercise 1.2. Keep heading exercise 1.2. What is exercise 1.2? First problem. First problem is represent these numbers on the number line. Represent these numbers on the number line. Number 1, 9 by 7. Number 2, minus 7 by 5. You know about number line in previous classes. Number line is very easy. You know about properties of number line. Middle number is 0. Left side negative numbers. Right side positive numbers. That is the properties of number line. Middle number is 0. Left side negative numbers. Right side positive numbers. First one, 9 by 7 on the number line. 9 by 7 on the number line. Then look at the board clearly how to get 9 by 7 on the number line. So generally middle number is 0, you know it. Or you can take only 0 and the positive part of the number line. You can leave negative part. So then 9 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Divide number line right side of 0 into 9 equal parts. Divide the number line into 9 equal parts. Then what is the denominator? 7. Denominator is 7. Now what to do? Divide every number with 7. Divide every number with 7. Simple number line. Divide every number with 7. First one 0 by 7, it becomes 0 only. Second one 1 by 7. Third one 2 by 7. Next one 3 by 7. Next one 4 by 7. Next one 5 by 7. Next one 6 by 7. Next one 7 by 7, it is 1. This is 1. 7 by 7 means it is 1. Next one 8 by 7. Next one 9 by 7. So there ends the problem. Keep a dot there and round it. That part is known as 9 by 7 on the number line. So this is representation of 9 by 7 on the number line. Start with 0. Take only positive part of the line. Then write 0 to 9. All parts should be equal. Then divide every number with 7. First one 0 by 7, it becomes 0. Second one 1 by 7. Next one 2 by 7. Next one 3 by 7. Next one 4 by 7. Next one 5 by 7. Next one 6 by 7. Next one 7 by 7. Next one 8 by 7. Last one 9 by 7. There ends the problem. Then second one minus 7 by 5 on the number line. Remember, we are not writing everything. Just simply we are drawing the number line and we are dividing with the number. Then minus 7 by 5 on the number line. Then middle number is 0. Middle number is 0. Take left part of the number line. Take only left part of the number line till minus 7. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. All parts should be equal. 5, 6, 7. So take only left part of the number line till 7. Then divide every number with 5. Divide every number with 5. So remember, we are not writing any procedure for number line, but remember everything what I am talking with you. So divide every number with 5. Because denominator is 5, so divide every number with 5. 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5, 5 by 5, it becomes 1. 6 by 5, then 7 by 5, and all are negative, you know. All are negative numbers. So this is the answer. Minus 7 by 5. It is on the number line. Left part of the 0. First one, right part of the 0. In the first problem, we are writing till line and all parts should be equal. Divide every number with 7. There ends the problem. Then this part is 1. This is 1. 7 by 7 means 1. In the second one, take left part of the number line. Divide every number with 5. We get the answer. Seventh part is known as minus 7 by 5. Then second one on the number line. Second one on the number line. Then second one on the number line. Represent. If you are interested, you can write the steps also. Divide with 5 or divide with 7 like that. Represent minus 2 by 13, 5 by 13, minus 9 by 13 on the number line. On the number line. So that is the problem number 2. This is second problem about number line. So what are the fractions given in the problem? Minus 2 by 13. Where it lies? Left part of the 0. Left part of 0. Plus 5 by 13. It lies right part of the 0. Minus 9 by 13. It lies left part of the 0. So we can represent everything in the same number line. So draw the very big number line. Middle number should be 0. Middle number is 0. Left part till minus 9. Let us take left part till minus 9. So it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Then minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. Right side till 5 enough. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All parts should be equal. Gap should be equal. The gap should be equal. All parts should be equal. So middle number is 0. Middle number is 0. left side negative numbers, right side positive numbers. Then what is there in the denominator? 13 is there. Divide every number with 13. Start with 0. It becomes 0 by 13. Nothing but 0. So middle number is 0 by 13, 0. Minus 1 by 13. Minus 2 by 13. Keep a dot there and round it. This is minus 2 by 13 on the number line. Minus 3 by 13. Minus 4 by 13. Minus 5 by 13. Minus 6 by 13. Minus 7 by 13. Minus 8 by 13. Minus 9 by 13. Then keep a dot there and round it. It is minus 9 by 13. Coming to right side, it is 1 by 13. It is 2 by 13. It is 3 by 13. It is 4 by 13. It is 5 by 13. This is 5 by 13. So everything completed on the number line. Totally we are representing 3 fractions on the same number line. Middle number is 0. Left side negative numbers. Right side positive numbers. Left side till minus 9. Right side till plus 5. Then what is the denominator? 13. Then divide every number with 13. So first one becomes 0 by 13, it is 0. Second one minus 1 by 13. Next one minus 2 by 13. We want that one. So keep a dot and round it. That one represents minus 2 by 13. Minus 3 by 13. Minus 4 by 13. Minus 5 by 13. Minus 6 by 13. Minus 7 by 13. Minus 8 by 13. Last one minus 9 by 13. Coming to right side. 1 by 13, 2 by 13, 3 by 13, 4 by 13, 5 by 13. I want 5 by 13. Keep a dot there and round it. That one represents 5 by 13 on the number line. Next, third sum is write the 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 5 by 6. Third sum, write the 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 5 by 6. Last sum for today. Third sum is write 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 5 by 6. Write 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 5 by 6. Which are smaller than 5 by 6. So, what are the fractions less than 5 by 6? What are the fractions less than 5 by 6? You know. So, what are the fractions less than 5 by 6? 4 by 6. Then 3 by 6, then 2 by 6, then 1 by 6, then so on. So many are there. We have to write 5, then 0 by 6, so on. Like that we can write any 5 which are less than 5 by 6. What are the fractions less than 5 by 6? 4 by 6, 3 by 6, 2 by 6, then 1 by 6, 0 by 6. Like that we can write negative fractions also. Actually infinite are there. So with this 3 sums completed. In the next class we continue the remaining sums. Thank you students.